See, you lowered your camera, so I can't really... Well, there's just going to be the camera in shot. Y'all are just going to have to, you know, because you got to see your hat. The camera, because you moved it down lower.
I did?
Mm-hmm. I guess I could, you know, go like that. That's really where I want it. But see, the camera's like right there in your head.
Right there? Well, that's okay. That's where it is.
That's what it is. Y'all get to see, you know, behind the scenes. Hello, everyone, and a very happy Halloween. He did her hat. You'll have to put it in, like, under the... You'll have to take it off and put it on the top part. Why are you so in the... It makes no sense, because we have sunlight out. I don't.
Well, let me hit this one. Sometimes this makes a big difference. I don't know.
It does.
How about that?
How about that?
I look awfully red.
She's really not.
Well, can you blue me out? Just try it.
Does that make you happy, princess?
I don't know.
Queen?
It hasn't
Come across yet?
come across yet.
We were a little late running up here and doing things.
I believe it's better.
Okay, well, there we go. Alright, guys. Welcome to the PM Artist Studio. This is P over here.
M over there.
Patricia.
Mariah.
And together, we are PM Artist Studio.
And why does my thing keep moving?
What do you mean? What thing?
Oh, I guess I'm just looking at the, yeah.
Yeah, I adjusted the thing because I'm trying to get the light and do whatever. I'm going to mess with it some more. Just, you know, y'all know that. So, hello everyone. Do say hello in the chat so we can say hello back. Otherwise, I do not know that you were here. If you want to hang out in the background, that is totally fine with us. But do give those thumbsy upsies, especially here in the beginning, even if you're watching on replay. Very important. Lets people know things. Lets YouTube know things, and that lets other people know things because YouTube said, hey, some people said that this was pretty good. Thumbsy upsy worthy.
I don't really know what I'm going to do today. I'm just going to take it.
We kind of have some cool things to show. We're going to play around with some things. We may end a little early, but I'm going to say hello to everyone.
Yeah, and I've got to get to my tweaking of my stamps that I did.
Maybe you should do that right out of the gate. Do the thing that you really want to do. And get her done. The rest of it's smooth sailing.
Well, that's probably true.
It's an idea.
I've got the bugs ready to go, and I've got some papers for the bugs ready to go.
All right, we
I
got...
don't need that anymore.
Hello, Amy, Apple, Art, Curious, Becky, Betty, Charmaine, Colleen, Darcy, Dawn, Dana, Deb, Eddie, Ellen, Estella, Evie, Griffin Shell, Helen, Jelly John, Julie, Yutha, Karen, Kathy, Lee, Lisa, Marguerite, Marta, Monkey's here, Nancy, Naomi, Panka, Rennie, Ricky, Normar. Yes, I got your email, and I think I wrote you back. Sarah, Sandra, Silver Granny, Star Traveler, Susan Fernandez, The Shelly Studio, Trish Coogan, Wendy. All right, I went through that very quickly. I didn't even say, you know, known as. Y'all know. I think everybody's pretty much regulars here today. I didn't see any new names necessarily. Unless it was one of the Kathys. There was a lot of Kathys. That was hard to, like... You need to step it up, lady. I'm
working at it.
I had to adjust my camera, too, so y'all could, you know, see all of the... And I got it on a tilt. There we go. See my plumage. It's important.
Your plumage.
My plumage. Just really trying to get...
I don't have any. I just have,
No plumage.
I have trees.
She does.
Trees and bugs.
Kind of foresty. Shall I go topside?
Yeah.
Okay.
And did we say, is Paula here?
Paula? Hello, Creative Fairy. Fairy? Fairy. Fairy spelled with F-A-E-R-Y? That's also fairy, right?
Yeah.
Or like an English version?
Yeah, that's sort of like Old English.
Yeah. Sometimes I know things. Hey, Trish and Evie. Hey, Charmaine. I don't know if I said hello to you again, but, you know, you get two if I did. Want to know how you guys can chat and watch the stream at the same time. Some people do it on their phones, like they actually have their device to chat with and then watch on the big screen. I know some people do that. I would like to know what everybody dressed up as today. Let me know in the chat. I guess Eddie's dressed up as a tart. I don't know what kind. Or if he's edible. That's funny. She's looking for things. She was just, I don't know what you, I love you, but you spend a lot of time up here watching things when you could be looking for things.
Oh, you don't know what I did today.
You made a hat?
I did, and I did other things too.
Yeah?
You just should admit that you don't know. And leave it at that. Yeah. I found my future flower book.
Fantastic.
Says so.
It says so. I love that you got it packaged. I kind of now remember, because didn't I write that? That's in my handwriting.
Could be. I don't make my beads like that. The rest of it's kind of hard to tell. I'm trying to find my...
Oh, chocolate tart with whipped cream. Fantastic. Ellen has her PM Artist Studio t-shirt on. Fantastic.
Okay, well, I'm not going to get into this right now, but
No, there's...
is Paula is making a... I don't know what she's doing, but she wants some of my Indian-inspired. And I'm trying to find the ones that I did the other day. Of course, that doesn't want to go back in there.
Darcy dressed up as you. She's wearing her purple and blue tie-dyed shirt, but she needs jewelry.
Oh, yeah. Well, if you lived closer, I'd let you borrow it.
Like the real deal. I tried to curl my hair to make it go this way, because normally I have it kind of curling back that way, so it's not like all in my face. And it says that I have trained it to do the other thing, and it doesn't want to go back the other way. So now it's just hanging there looking kind of funny. So.
Oh, Laura doesn't have a costume either.
All right, well, you know you guys don't have to admit that.
You can lie about it.
You can. What would your imaginary, if you were wearing a costume, what would it be?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, Melissa. Is Melissa here?
Oh, Lisa Mingus has her bat earrings on.
I would love to. I used to have some airplane earrings.
Oh, I kind of remember those.
I don't know whatever happened to them.
Were they silver?
No, they were yellow plastic. I liked them a lot, and they had red propellers.
Somebody stole your airplanes.
Well, or I gave them away. I don't know.
Sometimes you're nice to people.
Yeah. I'm glad there's a tart in the nerd. Well, mine's a little. I'm kind of going for, the old hag in the woods that makes potions and puts hexes on people and gives people.
Well, Wendy, isn't it technically
herbals?
It's November 1st there, right? Or is it still really late? See, I get really confused.
He says I'm wearing my nightgown. Oh, Dawn's making chili. Oh, that sounds good.
Oh, well, that's good, because I think Liz is bringing over some.
Oh, I know, but theirs is...
It's different.
Yes.
It might be good. Who knows?
Yeah, okay. Yes, well, that's sort of my everyday... On the bottom part, I don't really ever, change
it's all pajama pants from
the pajama
below.
pants. I just wear them until they require changing.
Like, replacing.
Yeah.
Because they're rags. And they're inappropriate even around the house.
I do have some like that. I have sewn a couple of them up, but I don't know whether it's worth it or not.
They get real thin.
Oh, it's November 1st in Sydney.
Yeah, see? They've already had their Halloween. I don't know that they get as into it as we do.
Oh, I don't like the no beans. Well, I like beans.
Yeah, we're beans. We've had this discussion.
We're the beanie chili people.
Hey.
Okay. Melissa, I want to tell Melissa thank you.
Okay, well, I'll just hold this for later.
Yes, just hold that for a minute. Because she sent me some really cool papers. And number one, I love this. I am an artist. I paint with my fingers. Texture makes me happy. I love drippage. Building layers tells my story. I experience color. I make mistakes beautiful. I see what others cannot. I live life inspired. I mean, I just love that. That's just everything. Everything. This could be my manifesto. Love it.
That's funny. Sandy says I'd borrow my granddaughter's iridescent mermaid tail and sit on a rock wearing a fancy bra. I like that about you, Sandra.
There you go. Hot diggity. Okay. She says this has been packed since last June, waiting for the weather to cool off. My best to you, Melissa.
Yeah.
And these are her shaving cream painty papers.
Those are
They're not your colors, but Mariah may find a use or pass them on.
Well,
I'll just gel plate over them and get rid of that.
I love it.
That
I think you should give me that one, and then you can
All right,
gel
I'll keep
print
the
over.
green one.
Okay,
I'm going to pass you that one, and I'm going to keep this one because I absolutely love this. Look at this. And see, this is going to, I will put this paper in my flower journal because I think it, you know, it's leafy,
yes,
whatnot. And this one is definitely flowery.
Yes.
Oh, I love it. And I love this one too. I love this so much. Now, I might do some other things on top of this. And I might even do that today.
And Julie, you got to ask Melissa where she found that. I don't know if it's a stencil or if she stenciled it. It looks like it was stenciled.
Okay, I'm putting this in my future flower.
Even though I've been
I have other papers that people have given me in my future flower book too. Some really cool, just kind of neutrally papers that people have given me. Thank you, Melissa. Until you're, as my Mimi, she would say, until you're better paid.
There you go.
That's what she said, and I always thought that was funny. Thank you, till you're better paid. All right, so we've got the dilemma with the low contrast bird issue. Mariah, would you put that in our notes and whatnot folder?
Yes.
Thank you.
I've got a few over here that need to be moved into the proper place.
And I told you it really wasn't a problem because I could line that stencil up and change that color. Then I found this little piece of folded paper, which I'm not really sure what exactly it is. But I got these envelopes out to remind myself that I need to make it the size of these so that I can actually use it.
Did y'all hear that? There is definitely some weird things happening on Halloween.
What?
You thinking ahead on a card to go into an envelope. I like it.
Yes, there is that. Okay.
Hi, Susan.
Yes, and I must be careful, and I'll have to be careful because I kind of want to do the bug thing. I don't know if I have proper backgrounds for bugs, but I pulled some out that I thought would work. They may or may not. Okay, let's do the bird first.
Oh, that's wonderful, Lynn.
But look at this. Isn't this gorgeous? This is one that we did last time.
Yes.
With the double.
The reverse, basically.
The double, I didn't, I did the pink.
Thank you, Lara.
Put the stencil down, pulled off pink, and then put the gold down on top and pulled it with, no. Maybe I didn't do that.
Look at the last string. She did it during the string. It was towards sort of the beginning.
I don't know.
She can't remember.
I need to know about Paula because I don't know which one of these she wants. And I can't find the others that I did the other day, and I could have sworn I put them back in there. Oh, I don't know. I will look for them. She just needs to let me know.
All right.
This is a good one. This is a good one. We might go ahead and do some other wings on this. Remember we talked about that? And here's our little flying.
That's right.
Our little fluffy angel.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's pretty fluffy. Okay. Let's get to this.
Well, the funny thing is that, like, it came with the skull and the bow. I think. But then, and it was all just silver. And then I painted in, like, the little black, you know, in his eyeballs and nose and mouth. Then I added all the other stuff and the poof poof in the back.
Yeah, I needed more fluff, but I didn't have it, and I wasn't willing to go out and get it.
I'm going to tuck this stupid hair that's not doing what I want it to do under there.
The trick to this is lining up, and what's kind of nice is that you have it basically, it fits in there.
Locks in place.
It locks in place because you've already got a raised design there, and you can feel it with your finger.
Yeah.
Hopefully you can feel it with your finger. All right, so we're going to alter that and make it a little bit more.
Sandra, that's one of the ATCs from the Christmas set from Paula. So
Okay, well, you can see the green on the side there. Hopefully I can
I'll
work
put
around
in
that.
I'll put in the link in the chat to which one. Doobie doo boo boo.
And I've done this before, and one time it worked really well, and another time it wasn't. It didn't work very well, but I think it was because of the color of the choice, my choice of tape.
It's the volume 1. There you go. And see, I gotta keep messing with my bangs because they keep pushing down further into my eyeballs, and I was going to cut them, but you know, we cleaned up. We have family coming over. Bye, Yuta. Thanks for hanging.
Okay, now here I can show you the pull-up. The pull-up procedure to guarantee a really nice, crispy, masterful pull. Well, provided, you know, I haven't mucked it up already with the...
Right.
And it is good to clean your knife off, you know, while the stuff's still wet.
It's easier.
It's a lot easier.
Oh,
Okay, holding it down, pulling it up, and then pulling it off.
Look at that. Voila. Presto changeo.
Presto changeo. So, lesson learned there. It
It's stencil butter.
It is not a disaster if you don't get it right the first time.
Lynn, I will be posting pictures on my Facebook page of kind of this whole last week or so of various costumes and things. Because there's been a lot of like birthday parties, costume parties, just, you know, festivities. Oh, and the hoe. Thank you for reminding me. I'm going to go get it.
Okay, go get the hoe. All right, I'm just getting rid of the rest of this, and I'm keeping this turned like this because I could actually use this for either ATCs or, you know, the things that I sent y'all. If I get it going this way rather than this way, which I usually do, and then it's like, oh crap, that's not going to work. Then I'll hand this off to Mariah, and she can be surprised how much you can get out of these little jobbers. And I know I don't know, am I in camera? I'm sort of right where our heads are, huh? Well, I can't do anything about that, so you're just going to have to take my word for it. You need to hurry along, Mariah, because I have a thing for you. You need to wash this off.
Ah, okay. Well, I'm hurrying along there, Queen. All right, don't you dare get stencil butter on the hoe.
Well, let me move.
I'll be very upset. Doesn't go with it.
And I should probably use
Yes.
this also, since it does have a bit on it, and does anything else.
You did really well with those wipe offs.
Those what?
The little rub offs. They did.
Oh yeah, I know. Okay, I think everything else over here is.
You gotta flip it over both sides. Oh, it's grabby. Here, hand me that ATC and I'll go washy it.
Okay, so that's the hoe, one side. Are you getting the idea of the as Izzy calls it, the hoe. And then this is the same on the other side, which I think is pretty darn impressive. Now, I don't know. You know, the whole thing about doing this kind of stuff with children is they're not particular. This would drive me crazy because that's kind of...
What?
I don't know.
See, it turns off and on.
Fix it.
See? Fix what?
This is sloppy looking stuff down here.
Judgy.
Judgy.
Goodness.
Okay. So we've got this. I should just go ahead. Well, I don't know. I think I'm kind of done with the stenciling here.
Whack her with it. That's what I should do.
For a while. And we may have to sign off a bit early today because of our...
Yeah, we gotta get Spinell ready.
Spinell has to have her hair done.
Yes.
And that's going to be the big issue.
It is going to be the hardest thing. And her, you know, the things on her face. I think I can draw those pretty good, though. And I'm still unsure if I use the... Probably best to use the eyeliner. The liquid eyeliner.
Yeah.
Like I did with her whiskers.
Well, we could paint them on with... what we could do is we could lay them out and you could do them with that stuff. Then you could put them on with eyelash glue.
What's the stuff?
The embossing.
Oh.
If you put them on something that you could pull them off.
We should have done that like a week ago.
Yeah.
I could probably draw them on
best
faster.
to draw them on.
Yeah.
You know, and she doesn't care anyway.
She really doesn't, I don't think.
She does like to have her face painted, but let me tell you, she's not
terrible.
at that stage where she's judgy.
No, but she's also at that stage where she can't really hold still.
Oh yeah, and it's painful.
And even for just the... So y'all now know the wah is the embossing, the heat tool.
Okay, so I want to do this because I think if I make up a bunch of these cards, then I won't have to worry about. Okay, so this is over 5.5. So if I make this and cut it down to...
Oh, thank you, Isabel. Sorry, I was going to get the hoe and clean off ATCs.
This, and let's see, we need to go this way. I hate having to struggle to get it in, you know, into the envelope. So I always give it a bit of a bit more room than is necessary. Whoops, don't want to do that.
Oh, that is very exciting. Congratulations, Apple.
What?
She has, I've just hit send on an artist virtual residency application. She has spent 2 months crafting. She's very excited.
Okay, okay, that's going to be quite nice. I mean, you know, it's not like spot on, but... So the dimensions are, where the orange mark is, 5 1/4 and 4. Remember that, Mariah. That's for all these little brown, cute little brown.
What is it?
5 1/4 and 4. That's the size of that the card needs to be. Now I think it's about the same for these because I think this is, yeah, okay. So, and what I thought, I mean, look at this. This is just really wonderful. This cream colored, really swell, elegant wall print here. Look at that stuff out there. I don't even know how I did that.
Well, it beat it up and it gathered in those spots.
But why?
I don't know.
And how?
Well, because you used something watery, fluid-like.
It's really, it's almost crackly.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm very impressed with that because I can't crackle worth a crap. I can
true.
cackle, but I can't crackle.
It's true.
Okay. Little witchy humor there. Very
Just keeping it real.
Little, but yeah, okay. Now, the other reason I like these cards is because they make fabulous little already ready-made pockets. Yeah?
Yes, those are, like when we run out of those, we'll probably be very sad. I had tons of them.
But we have used them for what, like 2,
Oh,
3,
I've
4
made,
years.
Yeah, and I've made 2 books out of them. And then, yeah, you use them all the time.
I use them all the time. I'm probably using them
Hi,
for
Diane.
things that I shouldn't because I could, you know, use something else, and these are kind of cool.
Yeah, those plain, I have a bunch of little cream ones,
And
too.
remember, I took them apart. Yeah, I've got the cream ones, too, that have a bit of, you know, mucky muck in them that's very cool. Okay, so we're going to do some bugs. And I'm going to start off stamping the bugs. But then I may get into,
Hey, Dawn.
to gel plating over them. Oh, I'm so happy about this quinacridone. I really, Melissa, you don't know. Did we say Melissa was here today?
No, I think she watches on replay mostly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Melissa, I'm thinking about you and sending you oh, there's the book bundle shop.
Uh-huh. That's
Who
Dawn.
is that?
That's Dawn.
Dawn?
Mm-hmm.
Has Dawn been here
She's
before?
Lisa and Judy's friend.
Oh.
Yeah. She's the one that they go visit. Hello, Mo.
Hi, Mo. I'm going to try.
Yes, Jolly John, you didn't watch. We opened it. We opened your card, and I have it here in my stack. See, and that'll be some of the stuff that I need to put. In fact, it may have ended up with the book business.
Oh, no, it may have gone into Halloween stuff.
Yes, I think it went into Halloween stuff, so we'll be seeing it again.
Yes, we'll be seeing it again.
But yes, I opened it, I think, 2 streams ago.
I think my hat is very Darby worthy.
You should take it off and put it under the thing so they can really appreciate the fact that you use stencils and things.
Well, I think that they know that.
I don't think that you can see it. Look at that.
This is ribbon that someone sent. I can't remember right now, but I just went and the trees are not attached. Now the bugs are, and you have to really see this because I need to fix that pin on that scorpion. But one of my students gave me that. It's hand beaded in Mexico.
You go.
And my dear sweet step-granddaughter gave me this spider pin. I think I found this at Goodwill.
Do you have your other bug on there?
I don't know where my other bug is.
Oh, I think you have it on a scarf or a hat somewhere.
I looked for it. The one that Helen made.
Yeah. Helene.
Helene.
I think it's Helene.
I think it is Helene.
Yeah.
Because it has an E on the end. But anyway, that's what it looks like.
Those are Lucy Ames's trees. Good call, Eddie.
And the scarf that's on here is an old silk chiffon scarf that I've probably had for
ages.
I think it dates even right around Mariah's birth because I got it at the one of thrift shops on Hooker Street in Denver.
Thrift shops on Hooker Street.
Yeah, there were 3 of them that were right there in the vicinity. It was wonderful. You could park and walk to the others. Okay, now where are we here? Bugs. Okay. So I'm just going to go with kind of this blue-black stuff because I seem to have really good results with it.
I need
And
that
it
on
kind of
my
goes with all of my papers that I've got going here, except maybe that one.
Here, you want to show off my cool little things before you get all started?
Okay.
We went to the Halloween store and everything's 50% off today. I'm sure it'll be 75 tomorrow, but you know, we needed some.
Okay, I want one of these.
You may have one, you can't have that one.
Yeah.
You can't have that one though.
Why?
Because that's probably one of my favorites.
Why didn't you get 2 of those?
Well, you know, as I got the patches, I was like, I probably should get 2 of these. I don't know. If you do something real cool with it, then I might be okay with that.
Well, I'm just going to put a pin on the back of it.
Yeah, I think that
Glue
would
a pin to the back.
Yeah, then we can share it.
I don't fully intend, and I want to put a pin on the back of that too.
Okay. If you do that, then we can just share them.
But I want to change this color of the stitching.
Oh, well, I don't agree with that. You lost me.
Look at that. It has an infinity sign.
I'm looking for my stuff from that Diane sent.
Now, I don't know why you got this one. I think this is a mistake. It's got funky things at the top here.
Well, they all came together.
Oh.
It was a packet of 4, lady.
Hmm.
I'll tell you what, sometimes, you know, you just get what you get.
Okay, well, now this is cool. Okay, so we got this, and Mariah's trying to pull the lid off and everything. And we both said at the same time, it slides! Hey, this is cool. It's a Halloween trivia game. And there's some things in here I did not know.
Yeah, like 2 cards in. Well, things have moved on me, Diane. I thought I knew where did the skull ribbon stuff go? Remember that Diane sent?
Oh, it's probably in this box back behind me. Well, you didn't tell me you wanted it today.
Well, I think it would be awesome on my thing.
Well, I might want it on mine.
You're bugs. I'm skulls. Stick to the theme, lady. Isn't that 10 just... Well, I mean, that's just worth it right there. Plus the little cards.
Okay, now here's one. Let's see if you all know this one. On the night before Halloween, children in Des Moines, Iowa go door to door telling jokes, reciting poems, or dancing. What is this pre-Halloween festival called? Beggar's Night.
Mm.
The word witch comes from the Old English word Wicca, which meaning what?
Well, we got it at the spirit
Why?
store. Like, we actually went to the store.
Yeah, they have a Halloween store.
Yeah, one of the, you know, pop-up spirit stores. I don't know if everybody has it, if it's all over the United States, but...
Oh, here, now this is for you English folks. Which dead historical figure is most commonly seen walking the halls of Sudley Castle in England? Here's your choices. Lady Jane Grey, Elizabeth I, Henry VIII, Catherine Parr.
Don't cheat. You're showing your cards, lady.
I don't think that they could read them from that distance. Okay, well... On Halloween, what do Scottish women hang to see their future husbands?
Catherine Parr.
That's exactly right. Who said that?
Eddie.
Eddie, did you cheat?
He probably cheated. That's
Okay,
kind of
somebody
tardy
said
behavior.
Lady Jane Grey. Okay, on Halloween, what do Scottish women hang to see their future husbands? Here's your choices. A blank canvas, a bed sheet in front of a fire, mistletoe, lanterns.
Lanterns. Seems proper. Okay.
A bed sheet in front of the fire.
Oh, that seems like a terrible idea.
It might be why there was a lot of death by
Sheets on
burning.
fire.
Oh!
See,
Okay,
he could.
that's
Yeah, he could see the cards.
Only one holiday surpasses Halloween in annual consumer sales. What is it?
Christmas.
Yeah, very good. If you missed that one, you know, you should probably
Yeah.
smack yourself a couple times. Okay, why did people dress in costume during the ancient Celtic festival in which modern Halloween is based? Number A, to communicate with ghosts. B, to ward off ghosts. C, as a celebration of the new season. D, to honor ancestors.
C.
B, to ward off ghosts.
Oh.
Which magician died on Halloween?
Houdini.
Very good. Yes, very good. Okay, Apple got to ward off ghosts.
Good job.
What 2 colors are most associated with Halloween? Well, if you missed that one, we're going to smack you about the head and shoulders.
That's for the little kids.
What have children been known to wrap houses in as a typical Halloween prank?
Toilet paper. Happens around here actually quite often.
If you're born on Halloween, what is your zodiac sign? Eddie said blue and white. You're just being silly.
I don't. It's
Send
not.
you to the back of the nerd.
It's not Libra because I'm right on the cusp. So like the 20th ends and then it goes to whatever the next one is, and I don't know what that is.
Scorpio. My scorpion.
Mm-hmm. Oh, look, lots of them knew that one. Yeah. Yeah, I know. See, I'm a Libra, so. And I'm right there on the cusp. Like, I think the 21st is the day that the Scorpio starts.
Okay, here's one for you math people to figure out real quick. If it's Halloween today, how many days until Christmas?
Oh. I don't know, 60-something.
55.
Oh, dang it. 55, y'all.
Oh, that was very... Oh, look at that. Monica got it.
Good job.
Apple got it.
Becky was almost there. Good
All
job,
right.
Apple.
Now, I have actually talked about this one before.
Lynn says not enough.
Exactly.
Ain't that the truth?
Jack-o'-lanterns were named after this character in Irish mythology. Smiling Jack, Simple Jack, Stingy Jack, Jack from Jack and the Beanstalk.
Jack.
Jack.
He's on the...
Stingy Jack.
Stingy Jack. Mm-hmm. We all know that guy.
Oh. Which country enjoys a Halloween fruitcake known as barmbrack?
Ugh, that sounds terrible.
I almost bought a whiskey fruitcake, Jack Daniel's whiskey fruitcake at Costco yesterday.
They have them?
They have them out. But I didn't.
Yeah.
Okay, what are we guessing here? Somebody said Germany. It is. Liz, you got it.
Laura.
Ireland.
Oh, where?
Ireland.
Oh, Liz got okay. Very nice.
And Germany would be a good guess.
Yes, it sounds like something.
Okay, that's...
It's a lovely fruitcake with a ring.
Danse Macabre, also called Dance of Death, could be linked to which modern Halloween tradition? Trick-or-treating, wearing costumes, apple bobbing, watching horror movies.
Apple bobbing. What?
Seriously? Wearing costumes.
Oh.
Dance Macabre. How much did the world's biggest jack-o'-lantern weigh?
Hey, Eddie said, see, he was with me. The apple bobbing. That seemed more, macabre, like you're getting waterboarded.
Liz says, it's a lovely fruitcake with a ring.
Yes, I read that. You weren't
Oh,
listening.
the Bombrack?
Yeah, the Bombrack.
Ah. Mm-hmm. Fruitcake cooked. Julie says, I love fruitcake cooked with brandy. Mm-hmm.
Oh, what was the question?
What is the weight of the world's largest pumpkin? All right, here's your choices. 121 pounds, 799, 1,467, 2,350.
Oh. I'm going with the big one.
The biggest one?
Mm-hmm.
You're absolutely right. 2,350 pounds. And I'm saying it probably came from Alaska. They have the hugest pumpkins I've ever seen in my entire life.
Exactly, Dawn. She says, just give me the brandy. Yeah, stop wasting that on that stupid...
Okay, we had enough of that fun.
Hey, they're enjoying it.
This is really, these are cool little cards.
They are.
And look at the tin. The tin is just wonderful.
Trying to remember where I put it.
I mean, it is just so darn cute. What is the most popular Halloween costume of all times? Here's your choices. Ghost, witch, skeleton, pumpkin. This tin does. Okay. Eddie says witch. We've got a ghost, the witch, ghost, skeleton, witch. Those of you who said witch won the thing. It's witches.
Well, here, maybe you can do some arty things, and I'll read off a couple of these as you're doing arty things.
Oh, okay.
We can get a, double
we can
whammy.
double duty.
I just love that tin. I should have gotten 2 of those too.
You should have.
Maybe we should go back tomorrow when there's 75% off.
Well, we should, but all the good stuff will probably be gone.
Well, this was all that little trinkety stuff that gets you right there in the line.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, I think that was, I don't know how much that cost, but I would
It
definitely.
was $3.99, I think.
Good heavens, that's wonderful.
Well, and actually it was half off of that, so $2.
I would pay $2 for the 10.
I know.
And I think that the questions are well, formulated.
Love a well-formulated question.
Yeah.
Okay, did they get the answer on the last one, or?
What was it? Oh, the ghost is the easiest. Yes, Mariah's been a ghost a couple times, I think.
Oh yeah, that was kind of one of my go-tos.
Yeah, the witch was the winner. That's the most. Oh, Izzy looks so cute in her witch costume. Of course, it's kind of a fancy one.
Oh. Which famous person did not die on Halloween? So I guess more people than just Houdini. Prime Minister Indira Gandhi. Magician Harry Houdini, which we already had that one, so that's a little freebie for y'all. Church of Satan founder Anton LaVey. Oh, it was probably him, because then, he wasn't going to get that. Actor River Phoenix. Which one do you think? Yeah. So, A was the Prime Minister, B was Houdini, C was the Church of Satan founder, and D was actor River Phoenix.
I'm making a really good paper here with my leftover.
It was indeed the Church of Satan founder.
Oh, really?
Yeah. He was real bummed about that.
Yeah.
Would have been.
But his followers thought it was fabulous. Okay, here we go.
I don't think she understood the question.
All right. So, let's discuss this bug business here. I really, I want one of the bugs here that I can get and place so that you can still see the little annular.
So, annular. Lee says, I am not the private jet Murdoch. More the rusty old tractor in the back paddock that farts when I start her up. I don't know what that was an answer to, or just,
But I don't,
it's hilarious.
I love it. I do love it a lot. Okay, I'm thinking this is going to be the best one. It's going to require some very careful placement, but I believe I can do it.
Julie asked, hey, why don't you rub the ink bottle nib over the gel ink pad instead?
I don't know what she's talking about.
Yeah, no. When you add the ink to the thing.
Do what?
I don't know.
I don't know what she's asking me to do.
Yeah. I don't know, Brenda. That might be one of the questions, though. Here, I'll read another. What is the night before Halloween called in Cincinnati? A, Devil's Night. B, Mischief. I have a problem with that word because I want to say mischief. Mischief. Night. C, Cabbage Night. D, Day of the Dead.
I don't know.
Well, which one do you think it is? Devil's Night, Mischief,
I'm going with Devils.
Or Day.
Devil's Night.
That's what Eddie said too.
Look at that.
Lynn, you got it. It's Cabbage Night. Some of these are kind of easy because it's the weird one. That looks fabulous.
And look at that placement there between the annulars. I did not destroy any annular content there. But now I'm going to go up here. Let me get my little
goodness.
goopy board.
For those of you that have come in, please do say hello in the chat so we can say hello back. We're having just kind of a weird little Halloween.
Okay, yeah, and this is probably going to work better since this has got a little bit of a...
Give the thumbsy upsies if you haven't already.
Need to add a bit more black to my ink. It's starting to get way too blue.
Or maybe some of that purpley business.
Some of the purpley business? Yeah. Well, I'm already committed here.
Okay.
All right, we're going to have the flying at each other.
And these are the katydids. It's funny because Carrie said that they were, and wasn't that Rhonda who suggested that with the...
I can't remember, but whoever did, thank you
it
very
was.
much.
So fabulous. I mean, look at that. Well done. But yeah, he kept saying they were grasshoppers, which they could look like. They kind of look like grasshoppers in flight, you know, when they jump and have their wings out and everything.
Well, katydids are sort of in the grasshopper family.
Are they?
Yeah, they look like grasshoppers with really long legs and wings.
Oh, it does kind of look like the edge of a mermaid tail. The flipper fin. All right, trick-or-treating is partially rooted in which medieval practice?
Well, read the options.
A, mummying. B, souling. C, cooing. D, profiting.
Read them again.
Trick-or-treating is partially rooted in which medieval practice? A, mummying. B, souling. C, cooing. D, profiting.
What's that spell cooing?
C-O-O-I-N-G.
I don't even know what that means. I know it's when it,
Baby coos.
yeah.
I don't think that's probably the same.
That's my answer.
Cooing.
Mm-hmm.
It's mummying.
Mummying?
Mm-hmm.
Well, what's up with that? Mumming.
Mummying. Mummification? I don't know.
No.
Trick-or-treating? That has nothing to do.
No.
Oh, maybe it's the little jars of all the goodies. They get out of them.
Somebody, what does that sound? What is it? Doves cry. Lee Murdoch says,
No, yeah, you were in the
nerd.
Grab a snack and a drink.
Red flag Lee. Yep, she got it. Okay. So, look how cool that looks. Now, I'm really thinking about adding these bugs to my flower book because I can say, you know, it's sort of a...
Mumming. So not like mummying.
Mummering is
That was my
a
bad.
Christmas time house visiting tradition practiced in Newfoundland.
That makes total sense.
Well, thank you.
Y'all are
Ethel,
helping.
I mean, this is really turning into a very
Educational.
Educational, yeah.
I'm
That
telling you.
is.
See, one little pickup at the...
Okay, I'm loving this. But anyway, I think the flower book,
You know what? That would be great.
bugs and flowers.
If you framed that and then put it in with a set with the dragonflies. Remember?
Oh, yeah.
I think it's in one of those boxes over there.
I think it is too. Well,
Like, we kept it because it was
I'll put that aside.
a humdinger.
It was a humdinger.
Before pumpkins, what was used to make jack-o'-lanterns? A, human skulls. B, potatoes.
Potatoes.
C, hollowed logs. D, apples.
Potatoes. Carved them.
Is that what you did?
No, I read that. I know
What's
that
this?
because I already looked that one up. That
No.
was something in my...
She cheated. Oh, see, yeah, they all knew potatoes. Taters.
Potato.
Yep, you are correct. You are correct.
Well, I'll tell you what. Oh, no, I got a bit of a...
Oh, you
See, I bouncied.
you bouncied. You didn't.
But
just,
I don't hate it.
well, and you can.
It's vibrating.
It is vibrating. It's very trippy. Your screen is okay. Her stamping is not.
My stamping is not okay. No. Okay. Got that one down.
Yep, she slid it.
Okay. Now, this is going to be just something that I'm just going to try to get all the bugs on here. And I'm going to redo this.
Yeah, that one came with a warning. What activity can result in a $1,000 fine in Hollywood during Halloween?
TPing.
Littering, selling or using silly string, handing out expired candy using an air horn?
Silly string. Hate that stuff.
I do hate that stuff too. I liked it as a kid.
Which one did you say?
I'm not saying.
Oh. See, Eddie says silly string. Lee Murdoch says which? Lee, you're a little late to the party. But that was the best. That was the most.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It should be the air horn. Because those things are super annoying. Even more so annoying than silly string.
I've got that one. I've got that one.
But it is silly string.
Well, yeah, because if it goes down to into the gutters and clogs up the drains and everything, because it is a nasty plastic.
Oh yeah, it does. It dries up and it hardens and.
It's evil, foul stuff. You shouldn't use it.
Mm-hmm. That is, yes, I believe one of those beetles that has like kind of the colorful stuff, or certainly could be. The person to ask would be Michelle Sharp, or I mean any of those. I know a lot of you guys know who she is and watch her channel, the Creative Cove.
I think this is my favorite one.
The flying beetle.
The flying beetle. I do like this jobber too, though, a lot.
Mm-hmm.
It's really
And if you haven't seen Carrie's video where he stamped them and then watercolored them, you should, because he did such a great job. And I know he just kept saying how he was not a watercolorist, but I thought he did a fabulous job.
Oh, I'm not either, but I've decided just to tell people I am and, lie about it.
I do it the way I do it. I watercolor.
Hey, I've got some watercolor stuff to show you today, too.
Oh, yes, she does.
Oh, look at that. Now, see, isn't that wonderful?
Mm-hmm. Oh.
Well, I'm going to go ahead and go down here because, see, I could very possibly get some more stuff going in here. I'm going to take this beetle over on this side. Kind of try to balance them out,
Mm-hmm.
Because when I gel plate over this with a transparent paint, I mean, it's going to look like absolutely fabulous, darling.
Fabulous, darling. Question. When was the earliest reported trick or treat in the United States? A, 1950. B, 1963. C, 1949. D, 1928.
I'm going to go with the 50s.
Really?
Yeah. Julie says California's warning about cancer on everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, they really do.
They're a little hyper vigilant.
Okay, well, I kind of squished the beetle out again, but I don't know why I keep doing that.
Congratulations to our 1928 guesses.
Oh, seriously?
Yeah. We have to think back, like even.
Yeah.
Yeah,
okay.
I mean, they're. In what state is it illegal to dress up like a nun or a priest on Halloween?
Oh, well, let me see.
Now, hold on. I got options for you.
Okay.
Alabama. That's A. B. Mississippi. C. South Dakota. D. Utah.
Utah.
We'll let everybody answer here.
Because of the Mormons.
Because of the Mormons. Apple was a nun for 18 years. Like a real one? Or just like that's what you would dress up as? I've been a witch for a long time, so I mean, no judgment.
I've been a witch longer than she has.
I have more pictures of me in witch attire.
Oh, now see, look at that. Doesn't that look just marvelous? Ah, love it. What?
More and more I know about Becky.
Yes,
the
a
more I
Protestant Franciscan nun.
Awesome.
Apple. I didn't know the Protestants had nuns. Becky used to dress up as a pregnant nun. Oh, that's pretty funny. Okay, what's the answer?
Alabama.
They have the Ku Klux Klan there. Why would they
care about that?
Why would they care about a nun?
Well,
Oh, maybe there are lots of Catholics there. I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to add some...
Or Protestant Franciscans.
Yeah.
Big Big population in Alabama.
Pregnant Protestant.
I really hope you guys are not taking offense to any of this. We're just being funny.
Yeah,
it's all meant very lightheartedly. Okay. Which first lady was the first to decorate the White House to celebrate Halloween?
You got choices for me?
Frances Cleveland, Eleanor Roosevelt, Mamie Eisenhower, and Pat Nixon. So that was A, B, C, or D.
Well, it's definitely not Pat Nixon.
No?
Dick wouldn't have put up with that. I'm going to say Eleanor Roosevelt. Eisenhower. Yeah, it was in between. See, Eddie says Roosevelt too.
All right, y'all ready?
Yeah.
Mamie Eisenhower.
It was Mamie?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that good old Mamie. Hey, Ike was a pretty decent. I'm telling you what, I'm not sure he did the right things as a president, but at least, he didn't do anything horrible.
There's that.
There's that.
All right, what was the original name for candy corn? A, sweet corn. B, chicken feed. C, goblet's teeth. D, witch's nails.
Witch's nails.
So A was sweet corn, B, chicken feed, C, goblin teeth, D, witch's nails.
I just like witch's nails.
Yeah.
That's probably not the right answer, but...
Mm-hmm. Boy, some of y'all are good at these, man.
Oh, look at that. That's really a nice color.
Nice.
I love that.
Well done. Yeah, I can't do the... Even when I was a kid, I really wasn't into the candy corn. It's just too sweet.
Yeah.
Makes me kind of, even get a little thinking about it. Chicken feed.
Chicken feed, really?
Yeah. That was a terrible name. Yes. All right. Halloween was originally a contraction for the hallowed event, the hallowed entrance, the evening of howls, or All Hallows Evening.
All Hallows Evening.
I feel like everybody kind of knows that one. I mean, if you're a knower of things. That was an easy one. Mm-hmm.
Okay, I've got that one. Got that one.
We did go to the liquor store. We might have some drinks tonight.
Oh, really? What'd you get?
We got some Knob Creek and some Herradura tequila.
Oh. Well, I guess I can just drink old Lady Bird.
I mean, you really only need to be sipping something anyway. So, which Jewish holiday where people dress up in costume is similar to Halloween?
Oh.
Apologies already for me mispronouncing or just brutalizing some of these names. But, B'Shvat, Simchat Torah, Purim, or Sukkot?
Is Miriam here?
I know. Need Miriam.
Miriam?
Is anyone else Jewish who can help out? Oh, I love deviled eggs.
I love deviled eggs, too.
Oh, and I bet we could eat deviled eggs. Well, hell yeah, we can.
Yeah, as long as you use mayo instead of Miracle Whip.
Which, oh yeah, I do usually. That's not going to make it as much fun, but...
What?
That's alright, I could get away with that. Just up the pickle juicy business to get the tang that...
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, Carrie, no worry. We've just been doing...
Is Carrie here?
Yes, but I didn't look up that one, so you have to give it to me so that way I have the thing if you want to do that. But we only have 30 more minutes. Because we have another hour, but technically, like usually, but I really do, unless you want to learn how to turn down the stream and you can hang out with everybody as long as you like. Or I can come back and check on you.
Well, I need to talk about Carrie's Carrie's.
I know, but I want to pull the link for it. So
okay.
if you could let me know what it is before so I can have it ready so I'm not, you know, stumbling around over here. Okay.
Well, I'll finish this while you do that, and then we'll talk about that.
All right.
Okay, so what do I want to put here? I want to put this one here. So which one is that one? That's this little dude. And look how interesting. See, this is the plain paper. This is the painted paper. Can you see the difference? It's really best to do it on, because this is mealy. So that's what you're seeing on the stamp. It's not the stamp. You can see how clear the stamp is down here on the...
Oh, you know what's so funny? So, in the U.S., they have the version spelled with C-O-L-O-R. We have the British version.
British version with O-U-R.
Yes, European
I like it
spelling,
because it's our color.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I spell it that way sometimes.
I do too.
Spells check doesn't like it.
I even do it in some of our titles. Especially when Carrie's put out a video that has it spelled that way, then I do it because there's going to be linkage just because of the spelling and everything. Mm-hmm. Little SEO, you know, naming the things. Secret for you.
Voila! Okay, and now I think I'm going to take this one and put it down here so it will be directly opposite of that one. Well, y'all, we're not getting to... I have this wonderful experiment that I did with the... I'll just tell you about it, and then we'll do it on Thursday.
There you go.
With the, what you call those? The celestial watercolors. The, you know... Words are hard. Okay, and now
and our time change will be November 5th. So then we'll kind of be back to the usual. But I know this time of year is so wonky for everybody because they've already had their time change.
Okay, so who do I put here? Got those two opposite
a B.
there. But a B's real close there. But I guess that's really my only choice.
Or the beetle. The not the winged.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
That might be they're more distant, and he also fits into that little space right there.
There you go.
Good call, Mariah.
I'm good at these little puzzles.
And I do want to wipe down my hands. I don't know how I manage to get stuff all over me when I do this, but I do.
I do too when I'm stapling things down. Oh, did you guys finally, sorry, and I left you on the whole, Purim was right.
What is it?
So, pronounce the P, don't smush. Pounce the P, pounce P. Thought you were talking about Purim. I was like, that's that word.
Oh.
Yes, that was correct. Sorry,
okay,
left that one
we have
kind of
another
hanging.
kind of, woo.
Vibrating bug. Hey,
Vibrating
he's
bug.
vibrating on this page.
Absolutely. I don't hate it.
Okay. What is the fear of Halloween also known as? Oh, like the fears of things.
Phobia.
A phobia.
Kind of thing.
Name, yeah.
Okay, just a sec. Let me.
Okay, get your, yeah. Oh, good golly. Hopefully I say these properly. A is scolionophobia.
No.
B is selenophobia. C is scoptophobia. D is, oh good golly, samhainophobia.
I don't know any of those.
So A, B, C, or D? Because I'm only reading those bad boys once. Hey, Carla.
Alrighty. Just tell us, good Lord, who could guess that?
All right, you guys are right. It's D. Good job.
So what was D?
The
Samhainophobia?
Yeah, samhainophobia.
So what the hell does that?
I don't know. One of y'all got to give us more information on that business.
Okay. All right, here we are. The Secret Lives of Color. And I wish you could feel this. The little dots are indented on this. It's like Braille color.
Yes, and here is the link. Yes, Christy, she did. Thank you so much. She loved hers too. And I have hers to be able to put into my Halloween stuff because I stole it from her. From Christy Hartman. Mm-hmm. She kept some of it. I didn't take yours. I just took Izzy's because she wasn't going to be good about it.
Oh, the bookmarks.
No, those were from Pinka. But remember, Christy Hartman sent us the really cool tissue paper with the hand-drawn.
Oh,
yeah.
Yes, the ghosties and whatnot.
Yeah.
Well,
she was very impressed by them,
yes.
by the way.
Okay, so you see this little thing here? This is what Izzy gave me, and she says, put that in on the pink page because we need to read that the next time. Okay. So I've been reading this a little bit every night. Well, every night that I can keep my eyes open. But look at this.
That's so
and
cool.
she was so impressed when I did this.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I'll take that out because I can find the pink again. She was afraid I couldn't. But look at these pages, how they're ombre.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't that just gorgeous?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and Carrie, I'm going to show you what I did. I took your card.
I was wondering if it was after
I took the
somebody...
inside of the card out, and I glued it down on the inside flyleaf.
That was so nice.
Because I want to know.
So here's the info. Samhain marked the Celtic New Year,
Samhain.
the end of summer, and the end of the harvest season. It was also signaled the beginning of winter, which they associated with death.
Yeah,
says
winter
Google.
is associated.
Thank you, Rhonda.
Thank you, Rhonda. We just have such a great group here. I mean, y'all are into this kind of stuff. I'm really happy about that. All right. I've never seen you refer to this book. It's one I enjoy as part of my Arty journey. It's a book you're unfamiliar with, and I know this copy will provide you with many hours of joyful research. Thank you for sharing your knowledge and experience with us all. Love, Carrie. P.S. If Mariah behaves herself, then maybe she could borrow this from time to time.
Thank you, Carrie.
She'll take that
Samhain.
Samhain?
No, Samhain.
Samhain.
Thank you, Mo.
Samhain.
Samhain.
Okay. All right, so I love this because this Cassia St. Clair, she's an art editor for The Economist, go figure that,
Well,
and writes regularly for Elle Decoration. And yes, we just call it Elle Decor. Mm-hmm. Her popular column on color has sparked the idea for this book. And here is her website, CassiaSt.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Hey, Candy.
I love this. The purest and most thoughtful minds are those which love color the most. John Ruskin, The Stones of Venice. All right. So it starts off, it's very analytical, very scientific. And then it goes into arithmetic, building the palette, vintage paint charts. Those are very cool. Chromophilia or chromophobia.
Hey,
I don't know about that.
Speaking of phobias.
And the politics of color. I read that one. That was an interesting one. Colorful language. Do words shape the shades we see? And I read the one about lead tin yellow. That was a very interesting one. It's one of the first yellows that was made. You know, and it had chalk in it, which made it opaque.
Oh.
And then Naples yellow replaced the lead tin yellow. But they didn't even know about that until, I don't know. I should go and read that page. It was very interesting.
So people were
Page
going
69.
nutty?
Well, no, not necessarily. It was hard to detect on canvas when they would analyze them.
Well, I wish they keep saying that they're going to, drop it, but they keep doing it. The time change.
Doing what?
Time change.
Okay, here's lead tin yellow. And this is throughout the whole book. I mean, there's little stories with every single color. And it gives you background information. I like color woad because that's from a plant. And I know about that because that's something that you use when you dye wool. For natural dyes from some kind of plant. Okay, so anyway, that's just all the way through here. Oh, I read about purple. Purple used to be a very imperial color. Only people who were of nobility were allowed to wear it. And you could be put into the, prison for, thrown into the dungeon. There are many art world mysteries. The identity of Vermeer's Girl with a Pearl Earring, the whereabouts of Caravaggio's Nativity with St. Francis and St. Lawrence, who pulled off the 1990 Isabella Stewart Gardner Museum heist, to name but a few. One that has attracted little popular attention and has yet to be completely solved is the curious case of the yellow that vanished. Peter Paul Rubens and Isabella Brandt were married in St. Michael's Abbey in Antwerp on 3 October 1609. Isabella was the daughter of Jan Brandt, an important citizen. Rubens had just returned from a fruitful 8-year stay in Italy, honing his skill as an artist. He had a large workshop in Antwerp and had just been appointed as a court painter. The double portrait Rubens painted of himself and his new wife brims with love and confidence. Isabella wears a dashing straw hat, a large ruff, and long stomacher embroidered with yellow flowers. Rubens, his right hand clasping his wife's, his left fingering the hilt of a sword, wears a rich doublet with sleeves of yellow and blue shot silk and slightly whimsical pair of grapefruit-colored hose.
Ooh.
The pigment Rubens used for all these symbolic golden yellow touches was lead tin yellow. He was far from alone in his reliance on this color.
Gnat.
It was the key yellow from the 15th to the mid-18th century. It first crops up around 1300, later appearing in Florence in paintings ascribed to Giotto, and then to the works of Titian, Tintoretto, and Rembrandt. From around 1750, however, and for no obvious reason, use of the pigment began to peter out, and it doesn't appear at all in 19th or 20th century works. More intriguing still, before 1941, no one even knew that it existed. Part of the reason for this is that the pigment we now call lead tin yellow wasn't known by any one name. To Italians, it was usually known as, Gallerino or Gallolino. To Northern Europe sources, it was at times known as Massicat, and others Januli or Plygal. Perplexingly, these terms were also sometimes used for other pigments like Naples yellow. That's on page 76. To add to the confusion, another lead-based yellow, lead oxide, PbO, was also known as Massicat. Another reason it slipped beneath art historians' radars for so long is that until the 20th century, the tests available to restorers and researchers did not allow them to identify all the ingredients in the paint. If they found lead in a yellow paint, they assumed it was Naples yellow. We owe our knowledge of lead tin yellow's existence to Richard Jacobi, a researcher in the Derner Institute in Munich. While doing some research in around 1940, he repeatedly found tin in yellow samples from various paintings. Intrigued, he began experimenting to see if he could create this mysterious yellow pigment himself. He found that by heating 3 parts of lead monoxide with 1 part tin dioxide, a yellow began to form. If the mixture was heated between 650 and 700 degrees centigrade, the compound produced was more ruddy. Between 720 and 800 degrees centigrade, it was more lemony. The end product was a heavy yellow powder, very opaque in oils and stable, unaffected by the exposure to light. As an added bonus, it was like lead white, both cheap to produce and accelerated the drying of oil paint. When Jacobi published his findings in 1941, the art world was dumbfounded. As with all good riddles, however, many questions remain. How and why was the secret of its manufacture lost? Why did artists begin using Naples yellow instead, which even its admirers admitted had many flaws? Answers remain elusive, but that this was the yellow of the old masters is beyond doubt.
Bravo!
And here is the other thing at the back. And you know, I always talk about documentation and everything. It has a wonderful glossary. You can find all kinds of things.
Little color
but she's
map.
got tons of footnotes here on her
Research.
If you want to read more about it, she's got them.
So it was really interesting that you talked about the PBO. So Susan Bilyeu had made a comment, and she looked up, and so supposedly PBO, that is how you say it. PBO, PBO. It is PBO.
PBO.
Because of that.
Yeah.
I know. I was like, well, see, now that makes sense. That makes total sense.
So here's your bibliography and suggested further reading. More about each of the colors. I mean, this is the quintessential book you need on any kind of color.
She was very,
research.
very happy to receive this.
Oh my goodness! And that I didn't know such a thing existed. I'm flummoxed that I did not know that.
Oh, and they have a spiral bound version on Amazon as well.
Well,
Yeah, and I think all those versions were there, or if you wanted it on Kindle or whatever. I mean, this is a cool book to have.
it absolutely is, and it's just wonderful. I thank you very much. I treasure this, and this will become a heirloom. Baker Miller Pink. This is an interesting story to read also. Very
For another day. Maybe,
For another
hey,
day.
maybe each Thursday we should just do a little bit out of that.
Oh, we could. Would y'all like that?
Oh, I think so. Thursday Thoughts should be
Oh,
from the
Thumbsy Upsies time.
colored book.
Absolutely. There's 95 of you watching, and only 72 of you have actually done your Thumbsy Up. It just takes a minute to go over there and click on
Just
it.
a second. Just a boop.
Yeah.
Just a
Boop,
little
boop.
boop.
Dunsy Dunsies.
Okay.
And Carrie says it has become a Bible for me. Absolutely.
Yes.
I can see that. It is a treasure book for sure.
Okay, I think we should just make it through the book. Or just say, all right, we're going to flip through. And then put a little marker on the ones that we have done, which I'm sure we'll kind of remember if we've done it or not.
I want to read about Naples Yellow because you know that's one of my favorite colors.
Okay.
I love Naples Yellow.
I like this idea. Oh, show them your watercolor thing.
Do you think I should?
Well,
I'll
at
just
least give
show
them a
them
little
and give them a tease.
teaser. Yeah, because you're going to do it on Thursday, but a little teaser.
Izzy was very impressed. Okay, so here it is. And what it was, as I was doing more of my color things, I would test them out on this little piece of scratch paper here. And just to see, and practice my brush strokes and whatnot. See if it was thick enough or too thin or whatever. So that's this little piece of paper. So then I thought, well, I want to set all that, and let me see, what shall I use? So I think I used this one.
That looks...
I don't know, maybe not.
Maybe this the one?
I think this one here at the back. Yeah.
It's pretty light. Oh, yeah, that looks about...
And if you remember, if you brayer it out, you can get it really nice and light.
Right, and remember, these are the color changes. They're super cheapo, right? Yeah, Shuttle Arts.
Yeah. At least they are in the U.S. We
Yeah.
say that, and then somebody tells us about what the price of stuff in it.
Yeah.
And
Usually the Netherlands is
across
just
the pond,
terrible.
and we're horrified. Okay, so I put it on, gave it a good wipe down, and then I pulled it back up because I really wasn't expecting anything to happen other than sealing, these so that they don't flake off. Because remember, they are watercolor, and they will flake and go away if you don't somehow or other.
Especially these metallics, because I think with all that mica in there, they get more flaky even more so than regular.
I'm not sure they have. Well, we know they don't have a super fantastic fixative because they're watercolors. You have to resolubilize them with water.
Mm-hmm.
And if they had some kind of polymer in there, they wouldn't resolubilize.
Yeah.
I mean, duh.
Duh.
Okay, so look what was left.
Yeah, show that up in the technology.
Well, I'm going to show this side.
It's more impressive on this side.
Yeah.
Even though that's not going to be the side.
That's not going to be side that you're going to see. But hopefully, I mean, there's going to be, I don't know yet. And I wanted to leave it like this so that I could show you, what came off there.
Yeah.
Isn't that wonderful?
Thank you, Wendy.
I'm going to try it again and see if I can duplicate the results and get some more
So we'll do some of that
interesting
on Thursday.
things going on. And also, I will go ahead. I plan on doing some more watercoloring
There you go.
because I'm really kind of into it. I really, and my crayons. And Izzy did you bring Izzy's up? She did some really great
No, she brought them to me, and I'm sorry, I was being a
watercolors.
real grump yesterday. She was just making me crazy, because she just wasn't listening to anything. She's just doing her, like, which some days, most days, I'm totally fine with her just kind of carrying on and doing her little thing and whatever. But there are some days that I'm like, okay, Mommy's kind of in a, we need to get her done mode. And she ain't getting her done. I mean, she toted her little butt up here while brushing her teeth. Just all, you know.
And talking to me about this and that.
She's like, I need to talk to Gigi.
And then she, you know, and I said, well, you've got to just leave her alone for a minute. She's got to put her crayons back because I told her she had to do that. She'd already washed her brushes out. I was so proud of her because I gave her the really good brushes. And I told her, I said, if you mess these up, I will never let you use my watercolors again. And I showed her how to use them so she wasn't digging a hole.
Tree thing. I'll make sure that we have them up here on Thursday.
They are so, they're really good.
I did.
Really, I mean, exceptional.
Okay.
Okay.
Any last thing that you want to kind of do? You've got your bugs.
I've got my bugs ready to go.
Okay.
And what I'm thinking about doing to the bugs before.
So if y'all want to stamp some things and get them ready, and then have out your paints on Thursday, you can kind of, you know, paint along.
And you know, and maybe even I've thought maybe even taking and using my
happy birthday.
Caran d'Ache things to do a little bit of textured in the background here before I gel plate on top of them. I'm not sure that I'll do that. I really love this just like it is. I just think it is spectacular.
I think you need not mess with that one.
I think I need not mess with that one. So we'll put that one aside. But I do have some others that I've been working on. And I want to do some
thank you, Mo.
watercolor on these. Look at this. Isn't this wonderful?
Where have you been hiding those?
Well, they were in a pile.
Well, I kind of remember showing some of those.
And isn't this one of Carrie's? I don't know what I did with this, but I think it's probably in his file. I hope it is, because I want to do some more of this.
No, that's paint dashes from Froyle, mixed in with Geopoly, the big original version. Geopoly.
Oh, okay. Well,
yeah.
Obviously, I like this very much. I think it.
So that probably, you did those whenever the paint dashes came out.
Yes, I did. And this is that paper that someone gave me that is, okay, is this, I think this is deli paper in the natural craft color. It's squares of it. I have more.
Yes. Xandra gave us that.
Xandra gave us that. But I love it.
Yep.
And I just think, you know, and I might even use some stamping on these.
That is a very good question, Carrie. So, I had thought that she actually did those watercolor over the paint, but she did not. She said it was straight to paper.
On this one, it was straight onto the paper.
But I told her that probably would be a really good idea to maybe test some of that out. You can do it. The matter of it staying there would be the question, but then you are right. So you would definitely want to perhaps gesso it first, so then it does attach better, and then you want to seal it. Because the thing is it's going to chip off.
Yeah. And the other thing about this is I think, you know, what you said there, because some of these were overlapping. And then there was also some of the Caran d'Ache that I put down in some places on this to test those out for whatnot. But, you know, the ones that came off readily, you can see them. Okay, how...
Oh, good golly.
Good
Yeah.
God.
Well, remember, it's going to be backwards, because really it would be...
Yeah, okay. So, yeah, I can't do it. All right, so here it is. Here it is.
It's
All right,
like that.
so the pink one here came off really well. It was up here where there wasn't very much of anything. And the other one that came off really well was this green one over here. See? The matchup.
Yeah.
It'd help if I didn't have a
Bye, Helen.
really busy paper underneath here.
Here, flip your bugs over. Is that white on the back, or is it one of those double-sided things?
There we go. And, you know, that is something to think about. Because look how well that one came off, released.
Yeah.
So, I don't know that there's a correlate if I can make that just yet, because I know some of these, you know, I went over the top of them.
Well, stay tuned, because that'll be happening on Thursday.
Yeah.
Shall I leave you with one last trivia thing?
Oh, yes, do.
Okay, let's see. Here, oh goodness, not a number one. That one's... Okay, here, I like this. Which small round baked good is traditionally made to commemorate the deceased on Halloween, All Saints' Day, and All Souls' Day?
Hot cross buns.
Shortbread skull, gravestone bread, soul cake, ghost rolls. What do y'all think? I'll tell you what.
Sandy, I think the answer to that is yes. Soul cakes.
Lynn has gotten a lot of these. I'll tell you, sometime we'll play some trivia and start marking up and making sure that we're checking.
Carrie says soul cakes.
Yep, you guys are right. Sugar biscuits. Heck yeah, Susan. Okay, guys, this was so much fun. We're going to go get ready, get this baby ready, get her all spinelled. There will be pictures coming onto my Facebook page as soon as I can kind of get to it. But we plan to have a little bit of fun tonight and stay up late and make maybe some bad decisions. That's what one should do on Halloween. We'll see you back here on Thursday. Thank you guys so much. Do be sure to thumbs you up, season, do all that business. Come back, watch the replay. You know, that stuff. Bye, guys.
Bye.